Action station.
Action stations. Alright. Wasting some time here with a replay. Excuse me as I adjust a few things. From Power Pepe in the Tier 10 Yamato on Northern Lights, I believe this one is. Yeah, it's north. Anyways, Tier 10 Yamato. You know how I like the Yamato replays. I usually use them as long as they're good quality as far as, like, you know, the replayability. Some of them, a lot of replays that are good gameplay, but just too many glitches. Hopefully this is not one of them. Anyways, I believe Power Pepe has sent in a replay before. I don't recall which one offhand. The name does sound familiar. Anyways, he is heading west. Hook up with the rest of his team over here. No enemy carriers. You know, I'm sad that the carriers have really just been killed by wargaming and a lot of the player base. Kind of added something. That's just my opinion, though. Eyeballing this Des Moines that's coming in. He is angling. This is a... I really do like the shell velocity of the Yamato shells. It's really nice. And that looks like a... yeah, decent shot. Kind of obscured by the mountain there. Nice first volley. Anyways, without carriers, the Yamato is just so powerful. It's a good and bad thing. Good if you're in one, bad if you're not, and they're on the enemy team. Looking at a Zumo, really nice squishy battleship if it's giving you any kind of angle. Checking out. Looking for the perfect shot. Sometimes, you know, especially a game like this, you need to look for the right shot, especially when they get that kind of dispersion. That's nice dispersion on those shots. Nice and grouped. A little bit over, just one arrow to the knee there. Barely nicks him. Power is coming to pretty slow. There's no need in jumping in the battle. A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to go full speed all the time. More shots out on this Izumo, because this Izumo, he's going full speed just around the map, which a lot of players do. I do that a lot of times. Two hits for 6,800. It's not a bad ratio of damage to hits there. Enemy Des Moines is capping C. His team is doing pretty good by themselves. He's just kind of sitting back here supporting them. Looking for some good shots. Looking for the best target. That looks like that Amagi right there, actually. Yeah, there it is. Amagis are, especially when they're showing that shot to you, you can get some really nice citadels to them. Enemy torpedoes coming through this fleet there. No hits. That Amagi just took 2 torps though. It's a nice torp run by that Benson, I'm assuming. Yeah, that Amagi looks like he launched some shots out either the Mogami or at Power here. Yeah, it was to Power, and he severely overshot that. Varying your speed, especially at long range, will really throw off enemy shots for the first few volleys, especially if you get some speed after that. Oh, there you go. Nice, nice citadel at range, nearly 20k citadel in the Amagi there. If there had been a carrier in this game, Sitting there like that probably wouldn't have been the best idea, just because that carrier may have noticed you and decided to make you pay for it. But you can get away with a lot of things when there's no carriers in a tier 10 matchup like this, and you're in a when you can get 30 some odd thousand HP out of not even hitting citadels. That's Yamato for you. Over the island. It's a very nice shot. Oh, wait. That Ushinarki, the Izumo, he's slightly upset about that. Wow, nice. 2 citadels. That's most of that Izumo's health. Just gave that Izumo and the Amagi a paddling. Oh, there's a Shimikaze off to the west here. That is a problem. And Power seems like he doesn't really want any part of that Shimikaze, which I wouldn't either. I'd rather be in other places. Most of the other battleships on his team are having the same thought. The Amagi in North Carolina. All the battleships are like, oh, Shimikaze, I'm going the other way. Enemy Mogami's diving into A, it looks like. The enemy team is really fighting over A. There's a Amagi showing a nice shot. Here's a bad thing about the Yamato. The traverse time of the turrets is painful. I think it's like 72 seconds stock, which is it's pretty awful, really. It's a pretty high deflection shot. The guy's heading away a pretty steep angle. Generally not very successful with rounds like that. Let's see what Power does. It's one hit for 4,800. That's nice. And now there's a nice wave of torpedoes. A has become extremely dangerous for everybody now on Power's team because of the Fubuki, Hatsuru, and Shimikaze on that side. That's bad news. This Mogami, he's asking to go back to port. That's what he's asking for. Yeah. Please, sir, send me back to port. Power Pepe obliged him there. Friendly Benson and New Orleans kind of giving the battleships a bit of room to run from these 3 destroyers on the enemy team. Sometimes teamwork happens by accident or by design. Either one's, I'll accept it. Happy to have either. Amagi's still really not enough angle when you have a Yamato staring you down. It's like that Amagi's trying to shoot at Power's friendly Amagi. That's some Magi on Magi action right there. Well, going a little crazy with the camera there, Power. Calm down, sir. Look for the shot. These are hard shots too. It takes a lot of practice to get this one right. That guy, he goes out of view. Power consistently changing speed and direction, which will keep you from being torped or hit, either one, especially long range. Swing and a miss on the New Orleans. Looks like the enemy Yamato may have just taken a pop shot at Power here. Power's going for the over the mountain shot again. Gets 2 hits. Those both look like they were overpins. Enemy Yamato. There's a bit of a high five. There's some new horn sounds. Don't know how I feel about those. That is a really nice shot. It's about as nice of a shot you can ask for on an enemy Yamato, especially since he's not looking at you. If I had to guess, that'll do some damage. Bit of damage, 6,500. That's 5 hits. That's not a lot of damage, really. Been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. Turn back, and the enemy Des Moines is back. He is really close this time at 13 kilometers and closing too. That is a brave fellow right there. Waiting for the shot. Des Moines is maneuvering. Wait for him to complete the turn all the way or turn back out. Looks like he's maneuvering against the North Carolina, so he's not paying attention to power here. It's good news for power, bad news for this guy probably. Just an overpin. And there's a bit of damage on that fellow. I think power got his attention. Maybe. Yeah, this is the good thing about staying in back. You got to know when. You don't take a lot of damage, but you do know when to. You have to know when to jump in and use your HP a little bit. Get that win for your friendlies here. There's a nice kill on the Des Moines. You never, honestly, if I see a Yamato, I try to stay at max range. Looks like that Zumo was shooting HE at power. That's it looked like it came from the Azumo, not the New Orleans. Power goes ahead and uses his repair ability here. So one thing about the Yamato, it does have, ooh, that was a Citadel from a fairly high angle. Send some shots out to this Azumo. Nice frontal penetration. Just a lot of people still try it against Yamatos. I mean, it probably is the best way to mitigate damage against a Yamato. But being nose in on it is not a guarantee of not receiving substantial damage at all. The only thing that's going to do is probably have more shells miss you. Power is getting concentrated down. There's only 3 of them left against 7 enemies. Getting a big hit, getting a high caliber on the Zumo there. Power's on fire again, so you know, though, some of those battleships, that battleship's dead. Are using HE on them. It's like power is trying to get some distance from them, getting a good angle. Looking to finish off this New Orleans. Shoots one on target, whoa, the other 2 a bit high. The guy did turn away, and that is a nice kill salvo right there.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Power finally decides he's not going to get lit on fire anymore and throws up the repair there. It's a good choice. There's just enemy battleships left.
Problem solved, sir.
Ask the Benson to Cat B. Those are going to be from the... Ooh, that is a lot of torps. Thankfully they ran out. That is a... That's a no crap moment. Shells out. That was a nice 3 hits for 13,000 on the Imagi. The Imagis are basically made of paper compared to this thing. Well, it's guns anyways. We're still getting the distance here. His heal consumable is back up. Looking for a shot on this guy. Goes ahead and uses his prayer ability there. That's one thing I don't know if... man, 9 hits. That was all 9 rounds landed. Still taking damage from that enemy Yamato. Looks like he's going to have to turn in. And this is a good time to turn in after the enemy had just fired. And he has torps going straight at him. If those torps land good, that'll be the end of the match. Anyways, you may have noticed a second ago that now the repair, it'll show you how much you have available to repair. And then it will go back down to what it'll repair. Just so you know, that's something you can look out for. They had the regen mod that would show you how much you repair for each heal, but that's gone at the moment. But you can still see how much is available to see if it's worth it next time. If that doesn't make sense, just ask me to explain it better. Swing and a miss on the Hatsu. He is definitely within range of his secondaries though. And just a few more ticks, and if power can stay alive, there are torps, but that's there we go. The hit, the end of it. Very nice into it there. And Power Pepe able to kill that last fellow for the win with a nice 5 citadels, 5 kills, 63 hits, and even saving the cap a few times there. Got a Confederate high caliber. I don't know what that other one is. Devastating strike, and just in general, just wrecking the enemy team. Pretty good contribution between the Power Pepe and the top 3 destroyers there. They really help the team. And 218,000 damage. Can't complain about that. And all but 8 of the shells that landed actually penetrated. So not a lot of bounces with the Yamato. Anyways, just an awesome ship. Hope you all enjoyed. Come back and see me.